Sadina, Dushi, Albania.
Ana Gomes, Angola.
Antonella, Peruzzi, Argentina.
Irina, Galstyan, Armenia.
Fowler, Australia.
Lucía, Fernández, Bolivia.
Bosnia en Herzagovina.
Rapunye, Botswana.
Fátima Verhel, Brasil.
Kirsten Richards, British Virgin Islands.
Keo Sreyvin, Cambodia.
Rachel, Canada.
Sofía Hernández, Chile.
Du Wong, China.
Natalia Andrade, Colombia.
Kisha Alvarado, Costa Rica.
Elizabeth Farias, Cuba.
Oksana Rivera, Chequia.
Martine, Mulunge, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Arlet de la Cruz, República Dominicana.
Janilia de Souza, Ecuador.
Yara Abud, Egypt.
Cintia Velázquez, El Salvador.
Sared Gide, Ethiopia.
Henna Wiltemaya, Finland.
Alice Martinez, France.
Aubrey Arshkivi, Georgia.
Carolina Hurvach, Germany.
Love Lanan, Ghana.
Hamilton, Great Britain.
Dena Patanzo, Grace.
Eleno, Italy. Guam.
Fernanda Sandoval, Guatemala.
Cassandra Pierre, Haïti.
Daniela Brocho, Honduras.
Silvia Todd, Hungary.
Elin Olaf Dodri, Iceland.
Sally Topper, India.
Jihane Nilsson, Indonesia.
Tiana Elizabeth, Iran.
Lena McCoolin, Ireland.
Adalia, Israel. Carmen Martino, Italy.
Lisa Merlo, Jamaica.
Hiroshi Takahashi, Japan.
Anaya Mwangi, Kenya.
Ji Jong-un, Korea.
Denisa Kola, Kosovo.
Bigimayra Imberdiev, Kyrgyzstan.
Camila Ismail, Lebanon.
Rostov, Malaysia.
Melita Seguria, Malta.
Mary Amy Salvin, Mauritius. Valeria Andrade, México.
Jimena Lot, Mónaco.
Lydia Marin, Morocco.
Emma Cox, Myanmar.
Elisha Shah, Nepal.
Charlotte Smith, New Zealand.
Natasha Clark, Nicaragua.
Setsuka Matsunare, Niue.
Annie Nelson, Norway.
Antonia Sainz, Panamá.
Lourdes Palermo, Paraguay.
Conchita González, Perú.
Kimberly Smith, Philippines.
Olena Tomanska, Poland.
Morgana Grimaldi Johnny, Portugal.
Cassandra Reyes, Puerto Rico. Nadia Guasolet, Romania.
Svetlana Fedorova, Russia.
Nadia Gertz, Sierra Leone.
Lin Tan, Singapore.
Anna Menoba, Slovakia.
Naomi Dushi, South Africa.
Elvia Lorenzo, Spain.
Janadi Friedrich, Sri Lanka.
Arushato Muhammad Paramaribo, Surinam.
Valerie Summers, Switzerland.
Koda Berin, Tanzania.
Terana Supitayapol, Thailand.
Carlos Peki, Tonga.
German Jeremy Trinidad and Tobago.
Agni Hansin Hikaya, Turkey.
Janice Liandon, Turks and Caicos.
Katerina Kerjaka, Ukraine.
Amelia Lawrence, USA.
Natalie Mora, Uruguay.
Marilisa Moncada, Venezuela.
So, Tim Mai, Vietnam.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Cartagena. Welcome to the Miss Sim Universe 2020 preliminary competition. My name is Pejak, and with me, my beautiful partner Lexi Gerstkaya, Miss Sim Universe 2019. Hi Lexi, how are you?
Thank you, Bay. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Colombia. It's a pleasure for me to be here with all of you. Cartagena, a beautiful city with amazing people. Thanks for being here with us tonight.
Tonight 90 girls who will compete for the crown of Miss Sim Universe will parade in the most beautiful dresses, making them look like what they are. All queens.
This event is part of each girl's score to complete the top 20. And for that, let me introduce those persons who make possible this. Our judge panel.
Model and series producer of the La Casa del Drama, Jose Garcia, welcome.
Content Sims creator and owner of Karima's blog, Gus Sims, welcome Gus.
YouTube series Sim director, Shiakila Sims, welcome.
Miss Sim international director, Sebastian Escalona, welcome.
YouTube movie Sims director, Goy Sims, welcome.
Miss Sim Universe 2012, the beautiful Layana Vargas, welcome back Layana.
Mixologist Sim, Paul Jean Raymondo, welcome.
Designer and social media creator, Charles Berger, welcome.
And the last but not the least, the boss, Furko Simmer, the Miss Sim Universe director.
Thank you so much for helping us this year. I'm sorry for you. But you have a hard work to do. I appreciate not being in your shoes.
But without further ado, this is the preliminary competition 2020.
Albania. Sadina Dushi. She have 21 years old. Sadina is a freelance photographer who enjoys making beautiful and scenic pictures. She also incorporates her love of nature in her pictures. Albania. Angola. Ana Gomes. She had 20 years old. Ana likes to practice different types of sports. Her favorite athletics. She is the national champion of women's athletics in Angola. Also, she likes Spanish cuisine. Angola. Argentina. Antonella Peruzzi. She had 25 years old. She studied arts in Salta. While she studied, she discovered that her great passion is the photography, and she combined with artistic gifts. One day, her boyfriend took her camera, did a photo and discovered that his beautiful girlfriend could participate in a beauty pageant. Argentina. Armenia. Irina Galstyan. She had 22 years old. She lives in Japan. Irina studied international business. She loved the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. Armenia. Australia. Carly Fowler. She have 22 years old. She likes to write and read about the importance of human rights and the preservation of nature. She works as a writer for a major Australian newspaper, specifically emphasizing the human rights of people despite their daily violation. Australia. Bolivia. María Lucía Fernández. She have 25 years old. María Lucía likes to read novels, especially by Latin American authors. Her favorite authors are Paulo Coelho, Gabriel Garcia Marquez and Ernesto Sabato. Additionally, María Lucía practices Zumba and hopes to become a certified instructor. Bolivia. Bosnia and Herzagovina. Dragica Jake. She have 21 years old. She lives in Kazin. And she likes the cinema and reading. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Botswana. Ixen Ramponi. She have 23 years old. She loves to play soccer and support foundations that help children's. She likes to read, write poetry, do sports. She is competitive, empathic and sensitive. Botswana. Brazil. Fatima. She has 18 years old. Fatima loves acting and her dream is to become an actress in Brazil. She started her modeling career in her hometown called Palmas. After she turned 18 this year, she moved to São Paulo City to her new agency when she had the opportunity to compete in Miss in Brazil 2020. Brazil. Albania. Angola. Argentina. Armenia. Australia. Bolivia. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Botswana. And Brazil. British Virgin Islands. Kirsten Richards. She's 21 years old. Kirsten is a law student and works as a seamstress. In her spare time, she enjoys surfing and swimming with her friends. British Virgin Islands. Cambodia. Keo Sreyvin. She is 19 years old. Keo Sreyvin studies is taking Bachelor of Arts at the University of Phnom Penh and had developed a love for the arts since she was a kid. This started when she saw local street vendors selling art pieces made from broken pieces of materials. Since then, she would always make mosaic art in her spare time. Some of these even got featured in conventions, which made her try out new things such as tasting wine. She invests her funds for charities in her hometown, Cambodia. Canada. Rachel Weir. She's 18 years old. She lives in Ontario. Rachel loves the fashion and she's studying medicine. Canada. Chile, Sofia Hernández. She is 19 years old. Sofia is a 19 years old model and nursery student. She is passionate about her family and friends. She loves reading and cooking. She loves looking after people. When she was younger, she worked for a charity association helping to raise money for children in need. Chile. China. Duong. She is 23 years old. She is a recent graduate of fine arts. As a musician, plays piano, cello, guitar and flute. From a very young age she is a professional ballet dancer. China. Colombia. Natalie Andrade. She's 23 years old. She studies architecture and works in an important construction company in her country. Natalie is the youngest daughter of an Antioquia family. Her favorite color is red. Colombia. Costa Rica. Kisha Alvarado. She is 21 years old. She is a dreamy, passionate and persistent woman. She never gives up on her goals. Kisha likes to support the charitable works that her country does for the needy. She is a law student and dreams of being able to have her own foundation to help the children of her country. Costa Rica. Cuba. Elizabeth Farias. She is 20 years. Is a feminist, but not to the extreme, and by participating in Miss Sim Universe, she wants to show the world and women that a woman's place is where she wants to be. Cuba. Czechia. Oksana Rivera. She's 21 years. She's a part-time model in Czech Republic. Born from Russian Boricuan parents, she came to Prague at 5 years old. She studies in fashion at the University of Prague. She loves cooking and playing volleyball. Reading and traveling are her hobbies too. Czechia. British Virgin Islands. Cambodia. Canada. Chile. China. Colombia. Costa Rica. Cuba. And Czechia. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Martine Mulunge. She's 23 years old. She was born in Gbadlight, where she lived until she was 5 years old. Later her family migrated to France, where she recently graduated from international tourism. She loves to dance, model and travel the world. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Dominican Republic. Arleth de la Cruz. She's 25 years old. Arleth has loved modeling from a very young age. Also, she loves to dance. Merengue and salsa are her favorite dances. She works as a model. In addition, she is a television host in her native country. Dominican Republic. Ecuador. Gillian Salza. She's 21 years old. She likes to learn foreign languages and would hope to travel around the world. She is a medical school intern and also a freelance model in her country. Ecuador. Egypt. Yara Abound. She's 26 years old. Since she was a little child she was interested about her country history. Yara says that the love to each own country is explore the richest of the past. Egypt. El Salvador. Cynthia Velasquez. She's 23 years old. She enjoys going to a museum, learning about history and traveling to different parts around the world to learn about new cultures. She works for a marketing company in El Salvador called Siemens, big company that focus on the areas of electrification, automation and digitalization. El Salvador. Ethiopia. Sinead Giddy. She's 21 years old. Sinead Giddy is an Ethiopian model, of Ethiopian and Somalian background. She lived for 10 years in New York City, after her parents immigrated to the United States, at the age of 12. She returned to her homeland, while she was studying in law at Boston University. Ethiopia. Finland. Anvil Jamar. She's 21 years old, studied international business. She loved the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. Finland. France. Aliza Martine. She's 22 years old. She studied biology in Marseille because she loves the nature and walk with it. She with her friends created a business of trips on bike around the nature. She participated in the female version of the Tour of France. France. Georgia. Aubrey Arakishvili. She's 22 years old. She works in Medical Center of Georgia, being a psychiatrist because she wants helping people who have mental health problems, especially women and kids. Also do a social movement, with join organization called Love Yourself. Health mental is really important. Stress, hate, fail make people sometime want give up their life, and I want to help them to find courage in their self. Georgia. Democratic Republic of Congo, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Finland, France, and Georgia. Germany. Carolina Wurzbach. She's 24 years old. She likes to participate in TED Talks about topics that are currently being questioned around the world. I like debate and very interested in reading. She currently works for the Embassy of Germany in Brazil. Germany. Ghana. Lovell Annan. She is 19 years old. Lovell has growth in a family full of love. She enjoys spend time with the nature and with her pets. She is living in USA, where she studies fashion design and works as model for prestigious brands. Ghana. Great Britain. Anne Willerton. She's 23 years old. She likes everything that has to do with fashion, trends, marketing and advertising. She is part of one of the most important English fashion magazines. She is the director of content for the magazine, and is also in charge of covering various national and international events. Great Britain. Greece. Athena Bitanzi. She's 22 years old. Is health center receptionist who enjoys podcasting, worship and learning new languages. She is generous and smart. She has a degree in medicine. Physically, Athena is in pretty good shape. Greece. Guam. Faye Eleanor. She's 18 years old. She is a student who was introduced to modeling at the age of 15. She always found herself the youngest wherever she went and had few friends, but even with that, she always ranks on top. Guam. Guatemala. Fernanda Sandoval. She's 22 years old. She loves to help her community. She have a foundation for children with motor problems. She studies psychology. She loves the exotic animal and insects. Guatemala. Haiti. Cassandra Pierre. She's 24 years old. Is a swimming teacher and champion of her country. She gives class about care and prevention, how to treat the water, and give conferences in schools how to treat in troubles with the sea. Haiti. Honduras. Dani Labraco. She's 20 years old. She likes to cook food for different events of charity in her country. She works in the city hall of her country, is a treasurer. She studies the 6th semester of law in La Ceiba. Honduras. Hungary. Sylvia Tove. She's 23 years old. Sylvia is a fashion student and a fan of beauty contests since she was little. Her favorite musical style is pop and loves Beyoncé's songs. Her biggest dream beyond the Miss Universe crown is to be a mother. He loves spending time with his whole family. Hungary. Germany. Ghana. Great Britain. Greece. Guam. Guatemala. Haiti. Honduras, and Hungary. Iceland. Lina Lafsdottir. She's 22 years old. She studied international business, she loved the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. Iceland. India. Saili Kapar. She is 19 years old. She comes from Chennai and she likes the fashion and sing. India. Indonesia. Johan Wilson. She's 22 years old. She likes everything that has to do with fashion, trends, marketing and advertising. But she works too for charitable foundations. Love the animals, and love to dance. Indonesia. Iran. Kiana Alizda. She's 23 years old. Kiana comes from a refugee family, where her family lived in a place that was destroyed by the wars in her country. At the age of 12 she moved to Eastern Iran, and since now her life has improved. Iran. Ireland. Tina McCullen. She's 23 years old. Leohna is an actress and international model. She runs a famous makeup brand in Europe. She works as a model since her 13-year-old and has modeled for the most famous international designers. She has a degree in drama studies. Ireland. Israel. Adar Adia. She's 21 years old. She was born in Mamla, but studies in Tel Aviv. She worked as an aerobic trainer in a gym. She loves to windsurf in the Mediterranean beaches of Israel. Israel. Italy. Carla Martino. She is 19 years old. She comes from Verona. She is Rwanda by adoption. Her origins are Kenyan. She always been in Italy, where she worked as a model and studied to become an anthropologist. In fact, the cultures and customs of peoples are her greatest passion. She is the Miss of Sensation, in fact after the first Black Miss Italy or Belen on Anna the second one. Italy. Jamaica. Lisa Merlo. She's 25 years old. She works as a business administrator in marketing in Jamaica in her hometown. She is flirtatious and funny. She likes to participate in a sports contest. She likes fashion. Her mother used to tell her since she was a girl that she served as a model until she finally paid attention to her. Jamaica. Japan. Hiroko Takajashi. She's 22 years old. Hiroko is a cooking lover. She watches the MasterChef reality show and her dream is to participate. Now, she is in her last semester in nutrition college and she works in the famous restaurant in Tokyo. Japan. Iceland. India. Indonesia. Iran. Ireland. Israel. Italy. Jamaica. And Japan. Kenya. Anna Mwai. She's 22 years old. Anna is a passionate young woman, who despite all the economic obstacles that she has faced since she was a child, she found a love for plastic art, when she made souvenirs recycling objects and thus helped with part of her household expenses. Kenya. Korea. Jihyo Lim. She's 22 years old. When she was a little girl, Jihyo always wanted to be a painter as her beloved mother who passed away when she was only 9. That's why she attended the Fine Arts School with scholarship in Melbourne, Australia while studying. A producer wanted her to be a trainee in a boat company. Korea. Kosovo. Denise Akola. She's 23 years old. She likes to learn languages. She studies languages to be an interpreter of languages and international relations. She works as a model. Kosovo. Kyrgyzstan. Begane Rainbadu. She's 18 years old. She likes to dance ballet, something she has practiced since she was 10. In her free time she likes to travel around her country with her family and friends. Begane works with children in a daycare center in her city. She loves children and loves her job. She studies paleontology, and 10 years from now she sees herself with a structured family, children and a successful career. Kyrgyzstan. Lebanon. Camilla Ismail. She's 21 years old. Camilla is fluent in addition to Arabic and Lebanese, French, Spanish and Italian. His biggest dream is to be able to finish his medical degree in order to help underprivileged children. Lebanon. Malaysia. Costa. She's 23 years old. She's a former swimmer who represented her country in some of the swimming competitions held abroad, and she used to save a little girl's life from a drowning incident. Malaysia. Malta. Ludofegiria. She's 26 years old. She is an animal lover and you love to read and compose stories. She works with the Ministry of Tourism of Malta on their holiday as a tourist guide. Malta. Mauritius. Maria Sreyvin. She's 22 years old. She likes reading and writing. She runs a very famous blog about politics in Africa. She has visited all continents working as a model. At the moment she is studying a master's in political science. Mauritius. Mexico. Valeria Andrade. She's 22 years old. She likes to write and read about the importance of human rights and the preservation of nature. She loves the act and modeling. Before she wins Miss Mexico she worked as a model in CDMX. Mexico. Kenya, Korea, Kosovo, Kyrgyzstan, Lebanon, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, and Mexico. Monaco, Simena Lot. She's 20 years old. She is an aviation student and dreams of being a great pilot like her grandfather, who is her inspiration. He also plays volleyball and is part of a professional team in France. On her vacations she travels to Germany to study automotive mechanics. Monaco. Morocco. Lydia Marine. She's 22 years old. She is a veterinary student. She is passionate about animals, especially horses. That is why she decided to practice horse riding, and thanks to this she has won multiple awards. He is fluent in Arabic, Spanish, English, Italian and French. Morocco. Myanmar. Emma Tubbs. She likes combining many things in order that it gives different results. Likes makeup and is studying geography. She hopes to appear on the TV show. Myanmar. Nepal. Dilasha Shah. She is 19 years old. She enjoys the little things in life, waking up every morning and try to enjoy the day to the fullest. She is passionate about a healthy life like going to the gym, extreme sports and cooking. Nepal. New Zealand. Charlotte Smith. She's 21 years old. She studies international business. She loves the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. New Zealand. Nicaragua. Natasha Clark. She's 21 years old. Natasha Clark studies philosophy and letters at the National Autonomous University of Mexico. Since she was a child she has been passionate about dance, which is why she is a professional in jazz, tap. Nicaragua. Nia. Setsepanat Summer. She's 24 years old. She likes to travel and cook. She was born in Tokyo, Japan, but at the age of 3 her parents decided to move to the small island to lead a quieter life, returned to Japan to study plastic surgery. Despite being Japanese and returning to her home country to begin her professional career. Nia. Norway. Ann Nielsen. She's 20 years old. She likes to sew and make clothes. From a very young age, her grandmother taught her everything about sewing. She designs her own clothes and sells them at affordable prices for all people. His dream is to be part of a major international brand. Norway. Panama. Maria Antonia Saints. She's 20 years old. She loves everything related to art, enjoys reading and dreams of one day writing her own book. She loves to practice sports and CrossFit. She is a recognized actress in her country, since she was a child as a part of various soap operas and entertainment programs. Panama. Monaco, Morocco, Myanmar, Nepal, New Zealand, Nicaragua, Norway, and Panama. Paraguay. Lourdes Palermo. She's 22 years old. Lourdes likes to learn new languages. She speaks 5 languages: Spanish, English, Portuguese, Italian and French. And she is currently learning German. Paraguay. Peru. Conchita Gonzalez. She's 22 years old. She likes to be with her nephews and brothers. She likes music and dancing. She works as a veterinarian in Lima in her city of birth and helps her siblings and parents to be able to live. Veterinary study and languages. Peru. Philippines. Kimberly Smith. She's 22 years old. She loves to go fishing as it is a very relaxing sport. Her father has inherited her love for fishing as she runs a seafood food business. Kimberly, as we have mentioned, loves sport fishing. She connects a lot with the sea, since she defines herself as a peaceful person, deep but with character. Philippines. Poland. Elena Domanska. She's 21 years old. Elena studies languages, speaks fluent Polish, English, Chinese, French and Italian. It has a non-profit association that supports low-income girls so they can study. Poland. Portugal. Morgan Grimold Jones. She's 25 years old. She has a degree in tourism, loves to travel and see new places, which her career has allowed her. Participate in a foundation that helps the environment in your country. Portugal. Puerto Rico. Cassandra Olis. She's 23 years old. Cassandra is an avid artsy girl. She enjoys creating new art that is influenced by what is going on in the world as well as enjoying sports of any sort as she loves exploring new ways to stay fit. Puerto Rico. Romania. Nadia Variculet. She's 23 years old. Nadia is a girl who studies medicine in the Complutense University of Madrid, in Spain, where she lives since 8 years ago due to her father's job. She is a pretty smart girl who always has won the first academic place in all the schools where she has studied. Romania. Russia. Svetlana Fedorova. She's 20 years old. She is a lover of art, mainly ballet. She has currently managed to enter the cast of the Bolshoi Ballet. She is also dedicated to modeling as her second job. Russia. Sierra Leone. Major Gertz. She's 21 years old. As a kid, she always wanted to visit around the world, and this is the beginning of her journey. Studied English and works as a secretary in her city council. Likes travel and is interested in hairstyling and red carpet. Sierra Leone. Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Puerto Rico, Romania, Russia, and Sierra Leone. Singapore. Lin Tan. She's 21 years old. She loves to dance. She practices every day and in a future plans to go to a dance academy to be professional. Currently she only studies and lives in her parents' house, but she works most weekends with a teenager to teach her math. Her payment is per day. Singapore. Slovakia. Anna Imunova. She's 23-year-old. Anna likes to sing. From a very young age she was part of the choir of her school. Also, they like to dance. Their favorite dances are salsa and rumba. She is a singing teacher in a small school. Slovakia. South Africa. Naomi Chizal. She's 24 years old. Naomi likes math and music, that's why she studied sound engineering. Also, she wants this career to not only be considered a men's profession. Currently she works in the music company. She is in charge of creating songs and tracks for a major music production company in South Africa. South Africa. Spain. Helvi Lorenzo. She's 22 years old. Helvi is a girl from Ponferrada, in the north of Spain, who works as a tourist guide in the castle of her city. She loves art and teaching it, but her great hobby is cooking. She tends to research and make chef dishes. Spain. Sri Lanka. Jenna de Freitas. She's 21 years old. Studied international business. She loves the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. Sri Lanka. Suriname. Erasha Tomaramut. 21 years old. She is a girl dedicated to her studies and is currently pursuing a specialization in international law and a master's degree in administrative law. She loves to read, dance and loves the history, culture and geography of all countries. Suriname. Switzerland. Valerie Summer. She's 23 years old. She loves animals and all those campaigns that are fighting against the mistreatment of these, also participates in different programs that seek to get food and clothing for the low-income people in marginal areas of Switzerland. Likes to do outdoor sport. She is a model and conducted a television program dedicated to the habits and healthy lifestyles. Switzerland. Tanzania. Queen Codeberry. She's 20 years old. She have always lived in nature, and from there is her passion for animals comes from. She is the fifth of 8 siblings. She studied to become a veterinary, but now I am giving myself this experience. Tanzania. Thailand. Tiramisapatayapong. She's 21 years old. She is one of the people who loves sports. Since he was 8 years old he has practiced several, but he totally fell in love with tennis and golf. She has won national championships, and plans to represent Thailand in an international tennis or golf competition. Thailand. Singapore. Slovakia. South Africa. Spain. Sri Lanka. Suriname. Switzerland, Tanzania, and Thailand. Tonga. Kalazio Rafiki. She's 23 years old. She is studying nutrition and she likes to help the kids of her country, teaching them how to read and eat. Also she would like to travel around the world with a nutrition conference to show that with a good nutrition you can feel you good inside, and if you are good inside you look good. Tonga. Trinidad and Tobago. German Jeremy. She's 24 years old. Is a passionate young woman, who despite all the economic obstacles that she has faced since she was a child, she found a love for plastic art, when she made souvenirs recycling objects and thus help with part of her household expenses. Trinidad and Tobago. Turkey. Aslıhan Saingaya. She's 24 years old. Aslıhan started diving when she was a very little age when she is diagnosed to asthma. She never gave up on her dream and worked so hard to be a professional diver. Meanwhile, she also continued to be lawyer in one of the most prestigious university in the Turkey. Turks and Caicos. Janice Leanborn. She is 19 years old. Janice and her family love the sea. Her father, being a professional diver, taught her how to enjoy the depths of the sea and discover marine life. Turks and Caicos. Ukraine. Irina. She's 24 years old. She studied international business, she loved the animals, and she have a homeless pet foundation. She is working hard with her best friend to create her own business in the makeup industry. Ukraine. United States. Amelia Lawrence. She's 22 years old. At age 17, she attended the NY Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, where she studied acting for film and television. She also attended the Institute of Culinary Education. She now runs a style and travel blog called The List. United States. Uruguay. Natalie Mora. She is 19 years old. Natalie studies musical comedy at the Louis Trocon School, in turn also participates in a Carnival magazine. She works as a model. She has traveled since she was 16 to parade in Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo, Uruguay. Venezuela. Mary Lisa Moncada. She's 21 years old. She likes to converse with a good coffee and go out to see the sunsets. She is studying 2 careers, politics and economy, and work as a model. Venezuela. Vietnam. Truong Thai May. She is 19 years old. She is a professional model and actress. She likes creativity and does not like being idle and always wants to stand out from the rest of the crowd. Vietnam. Tonga. Trinidad and Tobago. Turkey. Turks and Caicos. Ukraine. United States. Uruguay. Venezuela. And Vietnam.
What do you think about our beautiful girls? Who's your favorite? Who deserves the crown? Share with us your top 20 by region.
Remember, subscribe to our channel, share and give like to the video. And follow us in all our social media. My name is Alexa Gusgaya, Miss Sim Universe 2019. Stay tuned for the final night. Bye bye.